106.3 FM. Ma menchichi sa nkomo we na fe yewia. Yene abejafo atwetwe nkomo. Ana pa me di kan di tudwa se ochehene ene okuapehene aka wo ho abomu a ye kasa wo mu tu anamon bi on illegal mining ewo wo mo empotem ya. Na wotwe wie ye mu wo mo apaw tax force a wo mo edi animu edi sa adwuma ma mene berima pobi asumani oye chebi akodum hene mene no entwetwe enkomo be ma teme nka Adom FM so ne ye mo ache
eja open na pom ti say
nyame adom ye ho ye papa to se wo so ho ye de
oba de na daroma ne na nanu daroma ochiman ti ase
ye de nyame ase ansa na ye beba anamon a nananum ahemfo akasie yi etuo no esense mo na mo wo entamu ho nti twamfoni ni kire yen illegal mining ana galamsey edem ban ana how ban ene de aba yensuwa ene kwaya hodo a ewo masasi eso bema
yo be meda wase na mai fa kwenya yi so achia watiefo no wahwefo nia na mechia ochimewra yero sajefo amotiofo ipei papa bebi a wo bia wonkwaso menim se wotie mo fidie so na mechia nkroma kwadumfo nia wadaroma obisa me sa asemi ya wadaroma illegal mining na ya de a haga na mine ochiman oni wiase afadenia na opeyin de wom ni se ye betumi aye ne ya ye ni yie na ye illegal na free ho enu nti na kwa bebrem hen ye yewura osagefo amoti ofo ipeyin oche hen ede na ni suade hu ne ne nhyehyɛ pa ono a ne wo fa se akuapem hen so ka ho bɔ na chidom de nhyehyɛ pa to akwa mu se na yensuo ne yensase ne yekwaye ne nsɛi na yenye nsuo no na ebe matememfo ohaw ne amane abenti ode nhyehyɛ agu apo so se enu nti obi bia wo chiman nsuo hu ewo brem chiman nsuo a wo se nsuo no na tememfo nya bi no na ansase ne nsuo a mutu a muja to ho a mon katansase no so no ode nhyehyɛ aba se what environmental task force operation restore the brim ebo chiman ene Ghana man ma aban so ebeboa ma eniso ade hu no ayewura wo no aboa ma aban so aso na sen denti na America sa yewura se eni mpenyin tina se no o se obi bia wetu amreja amre bia wo galamsey site anase baby no kata so ono a ni penifo ayen hyehyɛ sɛ obɛboa mo each person bia obetumi adua embe be sɛ 2 acres 3 acres akata so no obɛma 20,000 na support sɛ adwumedie na wodi no afei so mo a mo wo chiman nsuo ho a mo sɛ nsuo na timamufo nya bi nom ɛno nso obɛsɛ ebo ni die kwan so obi bia free nsuo no ho sɛ na ɛbɛma ye nsuo na nananom yɛbɛto ye no ochiman etiase ema ochiman nya baabi atena nne no saa isuo no atumi ada ho ema ate ema temamufo anya bia no enu nti era eguso ede enyema egu akwa mu se na bema saa nhyehyɛ nia atumi aba so na kwan men so na yebefa so a mining no nso yebe ni yie ebi mu so ye ni yie a omu gita nkrata a omu ye dwumadie ni yie saa nkrofo no nso yewura se sankrofo ni nia yemaye huomo na yenhwe nkrata egitom no dwuma omu di no ni yenhwe se esefata abayaje a omatum a nananom so atuma age omatum yera obi same no pay a mining nsem de Ghana mine ye nia yentumi nka se yebetu ase kora ba yebetumi aye na ya ye yie a yensuo no ene yensase no yebetumi anya ne back de ye ndobae dua ndobae wo so na boa Ghana mine na boa chiman na ochiman anya ne baabi atena
bema se wo kan say ya na yebebisa se wo mo awia wo mo ho akohyehyɛ kwaye ahodo mu ne nsuo ahodo ano ya wo mo ese kwaye ese nsuo ahodo no kwaye me no mo fa so enya sa tumi no ezanse enim se nkansase sebe nananom nsa na ehya sebe mo hwɛ so manyen bema
obeyi meda wase eboni ni die kwan so waka ne sa etisa se nananom na twɛn sa ase so na wadaroma o ebia ohin wada ube sorry no ebia na kwaye bi se baabi kwaye me de mikro mu akwadum ye example mikro mu akwadum kwaye bi wo ma this 190 be say 3 hours ansa na watu medu ho ansa na obenya nti ye say machi bi akose kwaye mu wo na ebia obedu ho no na de ese esi no esi afei so edu baabi so a politics kakra to mi bam enu nti metra ban no ebuoni ni die kwan so yera president e be kire ne say ade bia obetumi de nhihye part bu apon so na watumi de aboa nananom ama nananom so tumi so atumi dina so na so bi ebe di nkrata po minerals commission ho ni EPO so obeye mine na nananom sabe wom because who to be ntina ukro ma kwadum chebi akwadum na obi ma say me ebia mobile mining na ya ma me right say me meye adwuma a nananom sabita fry so we buodi ni die kwan so me akwadum hi mi ni mo ho hwe nipa no kra bi oye mobile mining ne kra pen mobile mining ne kra no sabi oye omo ba nananom okra na ono anga say ma osoma ne nkola na eba na so abama ne right ntino sabi o nananom ye be mu bi ye ba ye ka bi bebre a ye nye because asase no de e nananom de a but the was asase na se de e aban de a
I see. And the task force, Quine Ben, one more before I one more Juma, meaning, sir, yeah, the one more Edman Asher woman, sir, but a Juma Ben potting and one more Ebabe, or any.
Era, Meda was it. Task force, a task force, or Chimera, Euro, Saji for Mojo for paying, a son said, or them right Jumanti, and yet task force Rakeke, or per se, a buying so, Eden Moa. Any sanso any shira so shira task force no na task force omudwuma mbeyeni task force ni ndwuma nia yewra e de ahye omonsa se ochiman se na be ma ochiman suo e be ye kroje na ochiman sa senso a ya tutu eja ne ho man sa se ne adane threat to timabufo ne ade no saa de nia ye be restore sa se ne back na ye dua me na ya farming wo so na asase no etumi enya youth no magu no so etumi enya bibia ye in the task force no omo nduma omo ye so omo behwe ye nsuo sa nkrofo asabeta frache omo ni nkrata omo de ye adwuma omo nya ni yie no kwan be so ne be fa so na san nkrofo ni nia no ye be yi omo free ho na omo ye proper mining omo nso omo kita nkrata so de ye adwuma no so no enye omo nia nso na ye ni yie no mo so mo nye niye no so no kwan ben so na tax force ne beboa na ye ne aban no aye baako na mo kita nkata mo nye niye ne ye o mafiri ho na mo ye niye no ye tuma maintain o mo no matuma ye adwuma niye na bo ochiman na bo aga na man
okay enti infidi ahodo a saafo yi wo mo didi dwuma excavators ne mu chamfan ne ne ka ho no aso ochehene ahye se saa fidie no wo monsa kan wo monya ne dan because bi beka so yanhye no ebi nso kra beka so ye season fan kokosi aha na se eho saa fidie no amo ye ne dan bema
era wadaro ma meda wasibio emi se ya
hello okay bema pobi asumani chebi akwadum hene ono na mene no twetwe enkomo efa no woche hene ni okwape hene aka wo mutira bomu ya ye kasai wo mo ate tax force a wo mo ebetu anamo edi animu na yahwe se yensu ahodo ene kwaya ahodo a ewom tamu ho no wo behwe na afei wo mo abohoban emu nkomo na mene chebi akwadum hene ye twetwe a ahoma no anapedi emsa asheda pa ya enimu ayi aisha san rate ni ma me yehwe se betimi ne no awie enkomo no a na okay se enkomo no ye de besi na afei yaba studio na ye ne abedwafo abetwetwen enkomo ba hye ne so ma me se wo ye dwadini e wo Ghana ha na wo adwadifo a woni wono edidwa e wo any African country into Ghana ha o business partners or South Africa ebi wo Egypt, Libya, Sudan, Senegal, Nigeria, La Côte d'Ivoire, Mali ene amaya tete saa no na esese wutua sika obetimi atra Ghana ha ya na watua in cities o partners ne nsa beka no wo mamu ho sika ne pepepepepe we eye the Pan African Payment and Settlement System paps yeah CBG ede aba enei ebua papa nti we no long wahala nti bomodin a we dwadini a oni CBG antwetwe nkomo no mo nkyere kwan a obefa so na woni wadwadi fo mo ewo African countries ahodo yi emu etumi ni wono mo adidwaye a ohaw bia emma ho bibi kyere wadwen a oni CBG antwetwe nkomo 0302 216 000 0302 216 000 and talk to us at cbg.com.gh. CBG, we stand with you. Nimanche
CJ
ma membra wo hwe ye hwe abidwafo nkaye no nso so enim so mbeba beka ho na yatoa dwumadie no eso enkoma mepese ye de be hyase efiade etwa mu yemfa we hyase and then we get to the issues. The issue with the Hajj Village omampeni akokate sword. In fact, from the past government, omuche said Jumedi no shase as far back as 2017. But an appeal many honorable Felix Kwacho for so chun komo say as at 2024 krano na Jumebia en sheda en koso ho. Enti wachire bium say Ghana Airport Company ena womo edisa Jumedi no enemy. In fact bata womo ma contractor no asase na contractor no SC terminal no ewo. So I believe you've been following the issues. Yamfa no shase na fi wi a nkomonka no yanto aso.
CJ mame fa akonya we so na menchia yetiefo nyina ene won so wo hwe wo Facebook na me fa akonya we so na me ma me madam fo ene me nwa baako Michael Ba happy birthday and nyankopon de afi baako akane mfie ho nti Michael happy birthday. I hope say ebishia na yatumi abon komo. CJ Hajj Village. I think say it is something that's very important. Say we have to set the record straight as to the importance of the Hajj Village. The president Nano Ekokate sought for the construction of the Hajj Village. The Hajj Village, Sena Okayeno. On says yenuanom Muslims and mamifa akonya we nsusu na me momo happy yomashe fast and say if I sighted the moon on Friday into mosha se memenda no ebi musu sha se efiada no so I pray say this 30 days fasting no yankopon eni omoeden ebefum na de da obi akoma so a obo ho mpae no God and Allah will grant the person the heart's desire. But see, on the issue of the Hajj Village, the point they say on say omubeko Hajja, they assemble them at places. But when initially there's no flight from Tamale straight to Hajj. They have to fly them from Tamale to your friend is Accra before Mbeko.
Yes.
And Ubeko no, now the place is so crowded. And some can be there for about a day or two, some can be there like 3-4 days. And Sana or the Duomuso so you can see say it got to a point they were doing it region by region. Those who are coming from Tamale. And most of the times Omo Hajj in Pano are coming from the 5 Northern region and then Greater Accra and to some large extent, Ashanti region. So when the people come like that, Obi will have 3 days, 4 days, and do no so obeko. And the place gets so stranded, and having a place to sleep is a problem. And people take advantage of say fafankofo enyama. So the point is then why don't we get a place for them whereby omoba they can come them and do swa no wako. I say what full plane no how you transit do baby that say bia plane in delay. Sometimes the plane provide you with accommodation.
Yes.
So that's exactly. So in our time we decided to say through the Ghana Airport friends a company we have to build a friend is saying way for them Hajj Village whereby you'll be there when it's your time, then the buses will go and transport you to the airport. Now be full plane right there. Now we'll call. Now no fiada. Omampeni say or kati sword for the construction of the Hajj Village, which was started by the former administration. Yes, there were some negotiations now also as to how Ibesi Nafa. But my point is that, you see, when I heard the president, and I even heard of Osukwashi saying, this is not a buying NAAC. CJ, airport, one there, Togo for there, and I Zimbabwe for there. Ghana airport, enya buying there. Ghana airport, and I Nipana. Original Ghana airport. Any friend is saying the one who is going to build near Manasasi or whatever the representative is not a Ghanaian, because Ghana Airport Company and any OB Airco Apem say yeah vast land. And let me give you one example about it. You see Lands Commission. Our office now, we see what 37 opposite, not the regional office, the main office. It's a butter trade. They gave the contractor a land for them to build the office for them, which I know because I was a member of I was the vice chairman of the committee of the lands and forestry. You cannot come and tell me and yet are buying, because it's not the same government who is saying the embargo to abaya so. So if any are buying, is it a private? Your friend is saying. Individual NAC. And let me give you another example. The new friend is saying, send mosques. I work Kaukudi.
Yeah.
Government facilitated that for them, but we have the Arabs and other your friend is saying organization supporting them to build. So you have to just come clear and say, so yes, a buying sika yen kofa buying sika and fan physical cash, but Abai is providing them with the land which was started by my predecessors. A friend is saying, Nanado administration say, yeah, mama as I say, to enable you to do this for us. Because when you are doing it, they do the value for money. They look at say, as I say, airport, how much is a plot of land at airport? And they say about 20 acres of land. I'm just giving an example. Now say, yes, we have 10 acres. I say this Hajj Village, but we don't have the funds. We can give you this money, or we can give you the land, so that you can, since you have money, build it for us. That's exactly what happens. So when you do the drawing, now your friend build of quantities in Nana, you best be like I say, it is going to cost us $20 billion for this project. Okay, $20 billion, no. Because of maybe inflation and answer exchange rates, no. Instead of we giving you 10 acres of land, we can give you 15 or 20 acres in case of inflation. I say your friend is saying interest rates no be cost no, so you can able to do it. So you cannot come back and tell us because any physical cash and are buying any gumuno and a buying project. You cannot say that. So you have to value the cost of the land and money pakono. Say how much is the project going to cost us, and how much is the land also going to cost us? So eventually, it's a government that is doing the projects. But you know why they want to be smart? It's because of the cathedral.
How?
No, you see, because of the thing that is said about the cathedral, because of the mantra of things that is said, and they're going about saying all manner of things. Now they cannot say oh. Your friend is saying, hey, are buying because we have criticized previous government on cathedral. But CJ, the point the question I'm asking say enye abaya ding. Eventually, it's the government that is building. Government have exchanged physical money with land, and saying I don't want you to give me the money because when you give the money, I may misuse it. I don't need the money because when you give the money to the board, they may misuse it. So therefore, keep your money, do this project for me within the time frame. It's government. So I'll be surprised, extremely surprised, that fellas will come and pretend as if say there's no, your friend is saying, any documentation, there's nothing. Yes, in as man says, he says, so yeah, much has come. Yes, I agree. So yeah, clear almost start here, no, they couldn't continue with the project as expected and the time frame. So if you have come, you continue. Government is continuation. So no but let Ghanaians know. You see, the last time Mikacho will be said, they are just trying to be, they are pretending, doing as if say they are holier than thou people. Oh, you see a friend is saying Hajj Village. CJ, look, what was the reduction? 12,000 Ghana cedis. Mm-hmm. The last time, I think that your colleague, your brother, Obi, Ebisa Collins, Dauda, my senior man, Kentinka, say, does the fee that you are charging them, does it include their feeding at the Hajj Village, Ghana? Or see they be? And no count. And that because Obi feed fee, but Uba 3-4 days, no Ghana, so now feed you. But initially, it was all part of it. So when you take that stories from it, what difference does it make?
Initially, they got feeding.
Yes. What difference does it make? But he come and throw dust into the eyes of it. Me, it is my prayer. Because I have been there, like I said, 3-4 times. I'm in call for a call Hajj, I'm call job. And honestly and sincerely speaking, CJ, the situation in which they find themselves there, it is bad. Because in some cases, honestly, place of convenience is not properly done. And the way people are selling and the way me, I am not happy about. My first time, I think 2017. My first time I call her. The second time was 2018. I think the 2019, 2020, no. Or man to me and call because of the COVID. In fact, 2021 call because of COVID. So the 3 times I may call her, you know, when you look at the situation there, it's posed that yes, there's a need for us to have a proper place for them. I don't know how the plan is. Whether there's going to be your friend is saying almost in a dining form where everybody will be having, your friend is saying his or her own room with their family, and I said it's going to be like a hostel form whereby you have 4 or 5 people in a room and all those things. It is my wish, say, this project come into light, that the people that will be traveling for the Hajj program, they will go peacefully and come peacefully before Ombekon. They will not have difficult, but they should be transparent. We should not be coming and be throwing dust into the eyes of people by saying things that we don't know, or because we have some goodwill and we want to make sure, so we want the people of this country should know, so yes. Meanwhile, you know for a fact, say that is not the case, all because of politics. But I think that yes, if we claim, say they want to make a good impact, so be it. We hope and believe, say, there will be a great impact at the Hajj Village. That's the time frame given to build the village, you know. So that's what I will say about it.
Okay. Adom 106.3 FM, Honorable Ebenezer Ni na Nati. Yeah, and they mania say Ebenezer no. Me de betu nchen kakra. Isa say wo hwese ne honorable wafa no ho a. And then no, that's a wulomo. Prekupe. Your point, minim so be amamre. Okay, but sir, who you should tell Telecel, Shannon, so say you are with the right network. Telecel and the best value data and voice office. Yeah, yashada SCC ede amawo enti Shannon so. Telecel made for me bundles, you know. Emuye papa. The Telecel made for me bundles are affordable, customized data and voice packages personalized for you. Enti jumebia wo ye no una unim data ube here cause dodo a wo ye. Enunti and a Telecel made for me bundles no ɛwɔ hɔ. Dial it *530# *530# na fa wo ho ɛto so bi ana so download the Telecel Play app no na wa subscribe it tia no Telecel connecting energies. Well, train abidwafo enkaye no Shanenso Alhaji Naziru Muhammad NDC National Communications Team member and a lawyer Andrew Apia Dankwa or Kasamafo Edema Ura Alan Kwajo Chemantin so mu nyina beka enkomo yi ho a ye hwe animu se wamobebana fe omaba beka ho. There are other issues and also so ewo mepono so anapay. Arrogance of power will be a thing of the past. Omampeni Mahama and Odessa Asemi Atuja. Yen share no answer na fe yen ko LGBTQ bill no so yen fan makumako. But asema Omampeni de Atuja any honorable.
CJ, when the president talks about arrogance of power, in him the Opache.
I
don't understand what he means by say arrogance of power.
Futua or the man appointees.
Really? That somebody that you appointed within 2 days call a member of parliament that the person is a silly person? Is any arrogance of power? When you are not a member of parliament, but you are accompanying somebody for a vetting, and you are calling a minority chief whip, so are you silly because you are in government? Is it any arrogance of power? And 2 days, 3 days ago, I saw him shaking and even hugging her at somebody's party. Why didn't you come and rebuke her of the statement that she made in parliament? So, I mean, some of these things, Master, you see, President, I respect him a lot.
But as the president, he can CJ, advise.
I said, yes, I respect him a lot. But I know what when you talk about pretenders in this country, is one of them. It's a pretender.
You mean the president?
Oh yes, it's a pretender. He will pretend. Meanwhile, that's why I'm giving you an example. Say, if you're talking about arrogance of power, and just within 2 weeks in your government, your appointee show arrogance of power, the first thing that the president need to do, I was expecting to sack that lady, because this is an house that you have been there for 12 or your friend is saying 16 years. Other 12 was you were there from 1998, right, to 2008 as a member of parliament, and you give respect to leadership in parliament. So if somebody from your government who you appointed just 2 weeks or 3 weeks in your government goes to parliament, accompany somebody to parliament for a vetting, and the name of say the vetting committee is delaying, and therefore describe the minority chief whip as a silly person, you don't see that one. I could have taken this message that he have said in good faith if you have rebuked that lady, if you have removed that lady from the position that he has given her. But with this, I just want to say is just pretending. Arrogance of power. He's talking about arrogance of power. And people cannot now sit in their offices, but they are being chased in their offices because people feel that their party is in government. And he has not said anything about it. Arrogance of power. The people who have legitimately been employed, that people have backdated, your friend is saying, and you are saying, say, people should not, who come about arrogance of power. But it's been demonstrated by his own people. Sometimes when the director of communication, whatever it is, no, with some of his own ministers who he has appointed, echo parliament, being vetted, you see the arrogance nature, the post of the please, President Mahama, it's too early. It is too early to be saying some of these things. Me say, when we're talking about pretenders, he pretend. But he know for a fact, say, what he's saying, it is not the fact. And I say, you do baby aye. CJ, and do baby aye. Friday come, you bring 3 months in office. That's the 20. Your friend is 120 days no. So he should not come and say, I mean, you will not. Me say, if Mahama have sacked that, what is her name? Is it Adom who say MFA or whatever? If Mahama have sacked that lady, I'm telling you, I'll give Mahama the maximum and 100% respect that he deserves from me. In as much as I respect him, it's a president. I always says that look, if if I have President Mahama in my house, Allah, I'll be very grateful. But the fact of the matter is, don't come and say A. Once the people are doing B, and you cannot tell them in their face, you cannot rebuke them in their face. I was expecting that Mahama will order Fosu Kwachi to issue a statement on the lady behavior. Because first week in your office, the second week in your office, so arrogancy.
But maybe publicly, we haven't seen anything.
Publicly, he has come to say he will not. Your friend say allow
arrogance of
yes,
power.
Publicly. So you have to set an example. Nakami Onua, I will use her as a scapegoat. So when you are saying this, people will say that they all can do a better me because they are here and say pamono. But when you Obia show. That's a unya shia. CJ. I will catch him and say no country.
Me da say Honorable Ebenezer Nina Nate and yete Nenkano. We've been joined by my own brother. Yeah, me who na te papa. Ezo na me no ahun.
It was the last week we buy me bonidin.
Yeah.
It was the last week
we buy bonidin.
Say,
yeah. Wabre
me present Mama up to the end of this.
Yeah.
No, this week. Next week, me and Meko Jubilee.
And found some bomb table.
Me and Meko ko Jubilee.
Okay, address you say anafako.
CJ,
Yeah.
Look, you to me call your station. Let me say UTV. Late they upon agreement. This guy. Look, this guy is one of the people. A man me lose 2020. Obama constituency be ye campaign tianu. I'm telling you, but it's my friend. These are people who have worked for the party. Nazir Mohammed. And then people that I never heard them saying Ayezu, have been given appointments.
Yeah.
You see, sometimes CJ, and I'm not saying only in NECO, even in MPP.
Oh, baby,
look, for 8 years in opposition, you're money capre. Or no, Mimeka, because I know what some of my people too went through. No food, nothing. No, I call you TV. No, I be Baha. Zongo Caucus, organizing, going to all the Zongos. It's part of the people that Omuma lose to 2024. It was Zongo community. Moving to every Zongo. That people who have not said Eyezu, Eyeza. Today have been given CEOs, deputy CEOs, a friend is saying, I am more beyond presidential staffer on blaster experience. That's it you are. Kokubwa in war. Every Sefi Ankra. Abba. The politics are any fail.
Okay, Medase, Honorable Medase. Mia. Alhaji Naziru Muhammad.
Also, no, you're fasting. Don't me Kasabe. Into me Kasanina Mekama.
Debbie, on can't also to me Kasabe. Alhaji, Salamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
Me who watch it? Alhaji. Many wa.
Ejumano ne doso. Ejumano ne doso. Proud to election, you know.
Yes.
I'm saying now, my radio na outside of the region. And most of the time, I'm outside of the region. We tour the 16 regions. And you can imagine how, you know, Kumasen Dibe 1 week, Ashanti region, because they're a very big constituency. And a war Zongos no dotted across. Na yaka Zongo no ana ebia or say obi eye dagomba ni ebia or mamprusi or kusasi ni na otu ebetina wi oso se hwi oso a no yo Zongo ewo ho ezan say wotu efri ne fie na wabetina bibi. Inti it has been very, very difficult, and Intina won't even come for a very long time. But in other jurisdictions, we'll call other regions, they also got the opportunity to have a feel of us. So I think the battle is over. Ghana forward to Aba. Na Niamedi Kanya can say me Alhaji Mohammed Naziru Amete Hey. I believe strongly in the judgment of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Minua akansem medanase. Say onokra wo position.
In fact, last week he was heavy on this issue.
Yes.
Last week.
Yes.
Yeah.
But that does not mean say ebia. You see, political party nyoma bebre womu ejuma bebre womu wenhuni ya ebia na wakoye bibia emwa. But I believe strongly in the judgment of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, and at the appropriate time, obeye nia ebebu Ghana akonini. Makasa asem we be that. Meti hey, if under the 4 years of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, menya in terms of appointment, na menya say wetimi ate Hajj Village, then I've done something for my community. The people I represent have benefited something from me. Ebebuama womonso ayeden enya abano abano ehun faso. Enti that is how it has continued to be. The people-centered politics and ebebua ama bibia kosu.
That's right.
Minua meba no na ma charge papa.
Speed up.
But maybe who the outfit, a wiki me. Outfit in a wiki because yeah, one crying. Yen power. Satari we. Ekuta yen power. Omo mo assassin for. Assassin o modia. Asamo o ka chere ya no pa we no nti. I don't want a wiki me. I'm coming back to KB pa chere. Now outfit na member me share crowd we yin mpa boaso aka me see ye we dey me ma hwani ye na man kowe bibi na me kowe bibi e me injection notice beba. But you see very important me when it is totally false, a palpable lie to tell anybody, especially using a radio to say na yema amanfo eduane ewo Hajj Village. It is palpable false, I am telling you, because nipa oye Hajj board chairman enye minua Ben Abdallah anamwa Ben Abdallah ne namba friend is here nebisa ne say how much, what is the component of Sika now feeding by Amampo Hajj Village? Yes, somewhere along the line feeding being, but the feeding is not here in Ghana because if you feed bar, Obin feed you, baby. But who could do what? Saudi for from hands. I'm so almost started about 2 years after the COVID. I say everybody, every country should ensure and institutionalize the feeding of its pilgrims. And now, omode sanche shene bae. Inti sanche shene ebe koso because mrano Saudi for no eden shene basani ebe they will make the pilgrimage safe, secure for every Ghanaian. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama sika na ote so. Eye sika mene wo eti hey. I am speaking as a person, may fasting. I can't lie to you. Catch it, say sika na MPP abayo. Womoje ede nyampa so. It's a fact. It's a fact. It says sika no amanfo de to but omunya ehun faso e fa ho kwati kwan so e de tutu wo mo bottom esa jaka eto ho. Nowhere in the history of the pilgrimage in Ghana and the pilgrims, it made sika 750 million to undertake the same activities are amount for Etria almost half in Nigeria. Etria less in Cote d'Ivoire. Etria less in Togo. To do the same thing. Nasika no modify. I will not be surprised. Say woman nyina ebefa crime bi so na your contribution to give the Baumia campaign and ensure that they will continue to stay in power. That is what transpired near see no. Your Muhammad Sika no te so no. And indeed emede. Unim ne ndi America sa. I was Mecca team Collins Dawda team na wo mo call Saudi Arabia to do the negotiation. Mecca ho and e call. We saw everything live and color. How can you charge more than any other country within the sub-region? No, yeah. What regions now? Womu charge kakran because you are going to do the same thing and pay the same thing. Womunja kedia na wo no ba wejaka. Catering services a kawo ho. Flights now obefa Ghana for no a kawo ho.
Ada me ba say e ka wo say woman ntua even after
MPP for ntua says can very soon because
e ka say na because you were part of the team across Saudi Arabia e ka say na da ho Alaji.
You see a canon fragmented. Your catering services there, your flights for there, your other services are womo MIA ntua ni nyina at the appropriate time. Ni nyina no yebeka bom wo minia Kamarudin no an answer coordinator no Saudi Arabia. Who the number? He has been coming to this. We'll call him right now and ask him say omuja ka wo ho anaso omu anjaka. Call him. I make kasa na mama mutumri na ma trace me. Sasika wo omuje nyina omude jaka. Na ne obi aba ahwe hunu say debi sasika no krai doso. If you can take about 13,130 million Sikanadano every Sika yetua last year. Now a good strides. I actually commitment by the John Dramani Mahama administration say when they will ease the burden of the ordinary Muslim in meeting his religious obligations. In Bibi I was say Nsem, and as we have to congratulate them. Now, we know about the substantive issue of the Hajj Village. Hajj Village. Minya, wouldn't say and we be too quiet. Now we to ticket. The components there call and make it the cost of your ticket. No? At least taxes eka and an airport fee eka. Now, the taxes and the airport fee, nientia wuchi anana say the host country baby a wokon and I say baby a okofa plane why facilities bi dey ato ho. Ebinisa Ghana ye terminal 3. Na ya yen hyehyeye se ne be ya amanfo could travel in comfort. Enti wutu ya sa fees na, that is the meaning. Obi anyone oko haja on plane tickets. Won't ya sa taxes we any fee we. No mu de obu bia. Na yakoja omo elwak. No mu dware wo abonten. Se wo ko ekofa ye say Delta Airline wo kofa terminal 3. Se opeso utwa ho. And as a Johnson and Akawa, you are going to get a very befitting place, 5-star. So on your American washroom. One you now the same fare. I didn't know the Obed Johnson or Abonti. One you now the same fare. Obikra A 2 point domestic airliner, and then you 2 every terminal, you just terminal 1 and 2. No, I'm a domestic airline, and I'm a and I got terminal 3.
Yeah.
Terminal 1 and 2. Mekai, ye 2 point 1 were in power, even in domestic. Now, me use VIP. No, I always use the normal route. No, be a use no. A more holding room, befitting standard operations. Why? Because which year who tax, you have to get returns. And I'm a I don't think that one more hard, you know. One more taxes, you know, 8 year fees now yakoja mo abontin. That is the reason why you have to get a befitting place for them, because they paid for the service, but they are not getting the service. And what happened was that somewhere along the line, John Dramani Mahama decided, Davy, we cannot continue in this direction, because the worst of all is that ubedu mekano. Essence of Ubeda Bonti, Unim Crantuntum. When Ubeda Bontin, Yebedu Mekana, malaria, woman to me, a hajro. And he found a place, at least temporarily, though, now Yemfa and your Hajj Village, you know, just to keep them sanity, dignity be a woman. Once you are sitting in a befitting chair, our terminal train on the otiform, our events tent bimu, our Hajj Village. But you paid the same service. You paid for the same service. And as a result of that, only a village, you know. And again, it is his wisdom, it is his vision. Say nkwafo ne ye bibi pamma sania watumi anya vision and wonu say bi sika no omutua no ye bete so. Ateso no kra wo say ka kire yen say next year by that time na nyankopo ya adom wa institute to the Hajj board a won mu so ye bete so more. One to me anye, you have a Muslim leader who came to campaign on Quran and Bible who did not care about his people. That is a fact. So be to me aya now and can do and no be to me aya, but they couldn't do it. In the Hajj Village in a war on no mesra Ghana for Muslims and Christians yatina umamu ha in peaceful condition coexistent we've coexisted peacefully. Mehu Chief Imam attending Palmer Barkle, is it Bishop or Archbishop Palmer Barkle? Yeah. A program. I saw Archbishop Palmer Barkle attending Chief Imam program. We have coexisted very well. Let us not allow politics and blinding. What is happening at the Spinters Road is to make sure, say, Sikano and Mozemi for Echiano, they too will get the benefit. The fact is, say, Womodi boom at once. So it will disrupt the normal activities at Terminal 3.
Okay.
Inti yenye bibia ebe holdi wom. Sene ebeya, womonso womo kwa. They will benefit from the money they have been paying for all these years. Airport company, no, Ena John Mahama, Ejina Omuso say, Baumia buying, Nana Baumia buying, Ekoton sa Hajj Village in Noah. Go check the news on the 3rd of March, on the 3rd of December, 2024. John Dramani Mahama Eka Nsem that Hajj Village in a Wohosisiano, Baomiane Ananado Abino, Aton sa Hajj Village, no Mobi.
Omatama Wine.
One Mahus. One air construction or Hajj Village.
But the same person is he's a contractor. This morning I asked Felix Kwacho for
correct.
And apparently beside
correct.
Felix Kwacho correct. And he confirmed say the same person.
And I'm say they on Dentina all building because they've sold this place to him. The current Hajj Village, you know. And I'm say so does that negate the fact that
giving them land for them to build a Hajj Village. That was the agreement.
So the land has been given to them.
What do we give to them? We are giving them land, and they are building the Hajj Village. That's agreement. So the one that you are talking about, you know,
it's also a payment for the
Hajj Village they are building. It's supposed to be the payment for the Hajj Village, so
it's the same place that they are building the Hajj Village. Same space.
So why can't you build the Hajj Village at where it is now?
Oh,
why can't you?
Listen.
Has the location changed?
Of
The location has not changed.
The location has changed.
The location for the Hajj Village, Spinters, opposite Ascent Chapel. Right.
So where is the Hajj Village today?
Airport, that's what I'm saying.
Polo Heights. The airport today, the Hajj Village today is next to the Polo Heights.
When you call,
that will all go.
So, CJ, when you call Felix, what did the Felix told you?
And yet Felix has said, I am saying something.
Felix, so just say, we have given them land to build.
Yes.
And I'm
yes.
Exactly. And where we are building the Hajj Village, you know, your friend is opposite Ashen Chapel, Spinters.
No, I want to be clear on this. Has the location of the Hajj Village changed?
No.
It has changed.
From where?
The current Hajj Village.
Oh.
The current Hajj Village in Adom next to Polo Height. Polo Height.
Is that where they are building the Hajj Village?
Meba.
Is that where they are building the Hajj Village?
Meba, honorable. Hefana president, they go Kate sword no Friday
Good
no.
question.
Spintex. Just next to Action Chapel.
And
Aside bush there, what that's right side.
Hefana yes Hajj Village, you know.
That was Spintex.
But you are just telling me that the location has changed.
Where is the last year? Okay, was Spintex.
Oh, okay. I get him now. But
One more playing was Spintex. Some was Polo Height.
The old polo.
CJ, the old lawyer. I'm coming.
What is happening to that land?
Meba, honorable Nina.
And you don't want me to say
Honorable Nati. What happened to the old land? As I say, old one, old site, and what happened to it?
When you call Felix catch or say, and yeah, a buying
That's correct. That's correct.
And that there's an exchange of land for them to what? Build the Hajj Village.
That's also correct.
The said land, no, baby, na a year or more, let me say last 2 years, there were airport anymore. Where the Muhammad went to cut the saw, there was Spinters opposite Ashen Chapel, which was the same land now. Government relocated for Hajj Village to be built there. So they be free. Your friend is saying there was airport anymore. So this is the one that has been exchanged for them to go and build. So what do you mean by saying?
Where are they leaving airport?
Oh, CJ, how can you build a Hajj Village? Airport, Nini. How can you build a friend say?
But plane, ticket, airport.
No, I'm just asking you a question.
Oh no,
Okay. Honorable Nati.
CJ, no.
Look at what
If John Muhammad take
Honorable Nati.
Go to PPA. So you have not done anything. CJ, I'm coming. If the NDC and John Muhammad think and Nazi will feel say we have done the wrong thing, then you could have come and cut a sword at the FNS airport on him. And why don't you come and cut a sword at the airport where we have what we call a place Hajj Village?
But that is what he's alleging. Say assassinated on the
So call Felix. Nabisani say the land that he's saying say airport company I exchange it with the friend say the company is going to build a Hajj Village.
Okay, so mami, my producers are working on the lines. Now, I say, you bet me honorable Felix Kwachu Fuso Akasa, but lawyer Andrew Apia Dankwa is the spokesperson for Honorable Alan Kojo Chairman and a leading member for the movement for change. Mate, lawyer,
in fact, interestingly, so last 2 weeks, I'm going to Mampong.
Okay.
Once I me practice it. Me practice.
Oh yeah, I'm telling you.
Now case we Mampong.
Okay.
So unfortunately, some Monday and I just me call.
Okay.
A friend saying last week,
Monday,
no, spokesperson wanted me call.
They are still lobbying. Say,
no,
lobbying for what? Lobbying for what? Lobbying for what? Lobbying for what? We are not lobbying. Last week, we are not lobbying. We know the
Mama, see, I've not been able to satisfy my people. How do I take care of you people? So you wait.
Lobbying for what? Lobbying for what? One share white. Who's the information to you? I'm not going to complete. It is propaganda now. If now one shot a day we hold it at the oh, so no complete. One shot it is not propaganda but she said party no a propaganda party. Nana's propaganda party. Propaganda is issue because it's not dorsal. Because me from how me I've been wondering, why is there noise about that issue? Because airport company, a limited liability company, and if Oman somebody generate resources, now somebody will see friends saying Hajj Village be as part of giving services. also making money, put themselves where they can make good money. And what's the
big deal
issue? But me buy here and I feel it's a APP. Say because in fact they pricking my attention for the butter no. Also butter really no a transaction a sale except that so to me agree all manner of payments. Also a misika me more bibi na also why also man be so why be mama.
Yeah.
So any butter no. So if also almost national has not say butter, then there na National Airport Authority no at the Itiaka. Also butter as assassin way. Assassin way. Well, some question. I know so free for. Me say some question. So mama say. The assassin.
If I say ya cotton assassin.
Una bisa. Una kabata. Una kabata.
The assassin they used to be.
So the former Hajj no. Modern private.
Yes.
Entity.
And then they are building the Hajj Village.
Modama
Echo PPA, everything was done.
Echo PPA. Say the Congo case I would move non possible Uncle PPA. Send them go. No. Me can't say I ask our man response. Say that say the Congo Echo police Echo court for like 8 years. As a corner modern call we say no. Most on your fit and proper person. Titanu ya Jenny Bank for Nsem. But issue now to call police a call court for 8 years. Ya Jenny you say on your fit and proper person no. PPA representative or ma approve. No me bisa PPA approve. So make about approval so ha. Because you see side idea of double standards in Njai. He won't allow policy of double standards be. I said yeah principle follow principle.
But you are here when Nazu is
I beg you.
Honorable
tell us which land they sold. He couldn't tell us. Nazu says that it's Okahuna Muko, your friend said Saudi.
Yeah.
But doesn't have much information. CJ, the land at Spinters opposite Asin Chapel. Where in late by 2024 no negotiation for them to build the Hajj Village. I call PPA for approval and everything done because baby airport for us. That's why me can say Felix Beka Cheye and say a buying sika anymore airport a buying dia.
Honorable,
if airport you find here, you band
let's be fair to lawyer.
Fundamental
semi
only company. Me only company property, me na company there. Se me personal only company. Me only company. Company Japan one there. There be a company there. A fundamental principle of law. Salmon. A fundamental principle.
Okay.
The property of a company, the owner, and shareholder there. The
company or anybody.
Me camera. I don't know.
You are showing the person.
Who told you? Technical issues. You
have the floor.
Fundamental. So fundamental. Say. Didn't you create the principle of someone separate legal entity no. One, say company issue a bonia and that's all right be a company ankasa an issue and you why you there no. Why company shareholder no. Company property and you shareholder no edia. Anything I say omunya judgment against company a also to say why yen left veil no MPSC veil no and attach we say no untimi conton shareholder dying so the satisfied company no a debt a very fundamental. The fact say Ghana Airport Company shareholder near Ghana does not mean say omu property no a Ghana dia. A company, a limited liability company.
It is will be argued, say a banker say any taxpayers' money near the acquire project, no.
He's right.
A
company,
Ghana Airport Company.
100% right.
This morning, someone was arguing, say Ghana Airport Company, no, a taxpayer seeker.
Listen, and mass fundamental example.
Yes.
Say Wulomo, a company, a Japan, and a see, some of my entities are Ghana business important cost. So we business of say, property company property no. One in the same ye good normal. There's a reason here, Dwaso Nsem or say my company, my separate company no from who ni partner and the limited liability company. It's all call company register with me a year enterprise. And then they were any different. But so you know limited liability company. company ne Japadia and wo dia. It's so fundamental. It's so fundamental. So one says I say we users argument TV so and really so I'm misleading millions and millions of Ghanaians. If I say body the democracy, I just say to me a ketely some misinformation. No, I'm for town. I won't check the air and I'm going to maybe I was very confused. So what's the issue? Because one, Ghana Airport Company, a buying company, but I buy a shareholder. It doesn't mean say airport Ghana Airport Company, a Japadiano, a buying there. A Ghana Airport Company, yeah. This is a fairly of maybe what he should have done was he should have probably explained further. Oh, to say not assume say the Okano or be a better say. But the truth of the matter is that airport company, airport company, there. Or more means that to us, the say a friend saying Temna, such that airport and Casana Ebitia can attend. Yes, I saw a company who expanded. Now our open strategy say how our ODB expanded. By one can use resource company resources to expand company can you say because my shoulder there be so fundamental unless we may prove fraud or criminality be that's when you're allowed to pierce the veil. So it's young situating issues then we can have an objective and dispassionate discussion about on mine and about friends and competition to say you oppose for opposing sake but how them show it but me they picking me interest sabata trade issue na me can answer and a person tells and also a program say for procurement because I just say principle because your mind will be caught for close to 8 years the bank are not in the sweat any legitimate income no you say on your fit and proper person. I beg. Listen, I'm not seized with the facts, but me feel say it picking me interest. It's just here. To me about trade, no. Was it with the board resolution or a bank? You should me who dear because Ghana, I say we have so much potential, but in me for fully a potential because of some decisions be you take care really no value for my young no friends and beam and that too. Also no, I say your politicians. I say you're selling Ghana for a big soap opera. You're selling Ghana for a big soap opera. Every that is the mean should be a big come once if really there's no issue. In Russia, every week by issue be. Just to make opposition relevant until the issue be maybe one there's no issue. The account meanwhile you on my your real problems. As our real problems, no, and not just the duty of buying.
When you do this?
I've always known that. What I talk about? I've always known that. I've always known that. I've always known that. I've always known that. Say because I remember because there's an issue, airport issue. Because apart from Sabata here, I feel say maybe probably we can interrogate further and not to pass judgment quickly. Let's just interrogate further no. But say Ghana airport for say listen, Hajj. How can I grant them better services and also create some revenue stream before make a company no? Property near war Sprintex no is it for the Ghana airport company? Yeah. Or it's for the company to more land do have baby land. Person develop land na me more better.
Lawyer Mpacho about yes, and in fact this morning you are enlightening us for some of us are legally inclined no? On the ownership of companies. Obibeka said the company is operated by humans. Yeah. The company is operated through humans. Yeah. And it is the human beings, Nipa no Wedman, they make decisions for the company. Yeah. So if Yamfa Kwesichum, any example, Kwesichum may be multimedia. Now he is an individual. Say company in your case, definitely a Nipa. Either said the general manager, the COO, or the chief executive officer of the company.
Yes, but chief executive officer is not easier shareholder. So it's not chief executive. Not so who deal with chief executive? That's also a shareholder. You're not dealing with him as a shareholder. You are dealing with him as a director. Because about company, all kind of companies could now. Mm-hmm. The company, or more running companies, no, or the heart, the directors of the companies, no. And the company could say that the company acts by way of resolutions, directors, no. It's a very good corporate governance. Company be an running show say I just say, oh, what directors? Only directors, who showed an a criminal, motivation, a crime. Also, a shows at what directors. Because for all intents and purposes, no. And therefore, you're from friends saying, why use the word separate legal entities, and there's somewhere there. Artificial human beings, yeah, natural persons, artificial persons. Yeah, natural persons, artificial persons, more right to sue and to be sued, or more right to own property like we have a right to own property, or more property than you show than no property or a company any property. What I say, say company no, who so we show than us on your director of the company who need who lobby and the while lobbying, but you're responsible for taking decisions and you show that no, the directors of the company. I say, but we're a fundamental crample. It might make sense. Let me say one of the problems the IFC guarantee a lot of Ghanaian businesses into me because of our inability to strictly apply some fundamental principles. Oh, it's a company, no, it's a company. Maybe Japadi is different from company in Japadi. In fact, all the business lawyers was a more company. So, so you not so other bank as a company called Gilona. Yeah, banks no quickly no, they insist on shareholder guarantee. They always insist on shareholder guarantee. But the only reason why they can find a way of because a smart pan. Also, who kind a lot of finance books how to make your finances well. Maybe I'm for a country maybe how to sustain yourself use a company, no. Probably, let's say, a car, a company, but talking amount, and all to limit to or. But maybe one shall has the I only company, you only your properties. No, to Oko Bank be a fundamental company called JBC Bank. The bank will insist, say shareholders no, and guarantee the repayment. Why? Because that's the only basis for which they can attach in case of default. They can attach friends saying a subordination. Sometimes I show there's some more subordination, more reason to the banks we see because it's so fundamental. I don't even know why we are even spending executive time. It's so fundamental. Company, a property, and your shareholder, and property. Airport, Ghana Airport Company, air properties, and your Ghana, it's a padie. Ghana Airport and Casano, air properties, as a listen, as an entity, say, listen, almost see Hajj Village, by your taxpayers' money. What's in your Ghana? Omo airport sanka no a ono nkasa ye separate legal entity no. Oh sika ni ono ni sika.
Yeah.
Ni japade ono ni japade ni say maybe see Hajj Village. Na say Ghana airport can ocha tax. Ano ocha tax or is he exempted?
No, ocha tax.
Ocha tax. Because a company Ghana by Ghana by nothing stops Ghana buying from running a business. SIC. SIC say Ghana was about not first 100% owned by Ghana Bank, and it will be a private people Abim, yeah. That's why a majority share holder. Into the getting it clear unless we situate that discussion way within that corporate entity and the rights as a company, then we'll just be making noise on air. I'm be very honest with you. We'll just be selling Ghana for our soap opera. And now we see you wish to be a time. It was a young time. Yes, situating ye airport Ghana Airport Company. Property, which are Ghana property there. What just say? So Ghana Airport Company says, "Listen, me yes, our investments we as part of me strategy to maximize revenue." You say your question because shareholder near Ghana. And because Ghana shareholders, we can question that decision.
But lawyer,
but not from.
Are you surprised that now it has been it's a debate between the National Cathedral and how it was funded and how it was executed up to the point I was CA and the Hajj Village.
Yes, because right from the word "kuno," make your cousins are more in people. Your cousins are more people. No, almost says within 3 months. No, on by your friends saying payback. But see that about payback. The payback must be funded on substance, not on air, not on noise. Because what was our issue with the National Cathedral? No? What was our issue with the National Cathedral? Over catches so be seen National Cathedral. Yes, buying. So Ghana Fusika
because it was a personal promise.
Because it was your personal promise, and that not quickly one OJ judicial service for and say oh they will say 2 it turn out say was spending $58 million of Ghana full sika. Because national capital, whatever entity no, their revenue and we use $58 million. You $58 million. Yes, and I got the key hole. What could use $58 million? I got the key hole. Now I don't even know what a BN9 is. I'm invite someone in China. I'm invite someone because they can be reset. I'm telling you, and a very serious issue. So where lies the comparison? You can't compare the two. It's like comparing make apples and oranges simple.
Because it looks alike.
Laughable because Hajj because it's just laughable. When say your company or Ghana, so the issue is about Hajj. But the issue is about Hajj, you know. Well, the issue say you have a well-established entity of Ghana called Ghana Company Limited, owned entirely by Ghana, government of Ghana. Or more Ghana or more rights to own property. Or what Nisika and Ghana Sika. Because on Sika or the Ghana dividends. So at the end of the day, also we not profits are or discover Ghana in terms of their dividends. I say as part of your corporate strategy, you know, you say you see nice, we say my yankophobia DB moko as a means of also making revenue.
So how are they building the Hajj Village?
How does taxpayers' money comes in?
So how are they building
Ghana from revenue.
No. So no, please,
Honorable. Calm down.
CJ.
Calm down.
He doesn't have the facts. And you spoke to you spoke to Felix Anamibwa.
Yes.
Felix Kacho say your friend is saying Ghana Airport Eddie Omako Fasika and Omrukoyana. Sana Felix Kacho.
No, I asked him. He said there's no financial commitment from the Ghana Airport Company.
So
Ghana sorry. Also, or some meeting and then from but from I said there's no commitment from your taxpayers' money.
Yes.
But how the from? So no say from Ghana Airport.
No,
but Ghana Airport is even from government of Ghana. And yet the same.
Lawyer.
Government of Ghana is not the same as Ghana Airport Company.
You see, the best thing you need to do is to find out the agreement. How is Ghana Airport going to build the Hajj Village?
You see,
how are they going to build it? Are they going to build it by?
And you told us it's butter.
What I told you is what exactly fairly said.
No, but you
my point agreement
between the Ghana Airport Company
and the company
Ghana Airport exactly Ghana Airport Company aye butter resources no munya from butter trade no and why there government of Ghana there na
the company in there
exactly so how does this point support the argument to say a government of Ghana still can there no it's still Ghana Airport resources was a butter meboa a butter game between Ghana Airport Company and whoever they are battering with not so so Ghana one the key question is that property na Ghana Airport for any year but no is it for them is it for Ghana Airport Company?
Yes, it's
fantastic. And at the corner Ghana Airport for Benyo resources now no on books no why na woni dimo is it government of Ghana?
No, Ghana Airport Company.
So facts you know how does it support an argument say a government of Ghana see can it does not support it.
Okay, your point is well made. Your point is well made.
So how does
Alaji as we try to wrap up, but Menko Garu. Let me say a very good morning to these special police officers, ASP Victor Gakbe. Garu and ASP Isaac Edu. A very good morning to you, and then my own girl Hannah Erajua Abuaji. Maria, a very good morning to you. Alaji, my member honor 2 minutes on the same issue. If you have any
my point, you know, very simple.
Gentlemen.
So then why?
Gentlemen, Mr. Emo, can we can we that project honorable
Ulomo I'm say clearly we are getting to the bottom of the matter, and as the day goes by, you know, very clear say Omaeno and Elkonini. The comparison between Nasha Cathedral and a crime, a course war honor. And yet, me, as I say, Hajj Village, I walk Polo Height.
So withdraw that statement.
Hey, yes. How can I withdraw the truth?
Oh, really?
I am telling you on authority.
Honorable, allow him to flow. I'll come to you.
How can I withdraw the truth?
No. Allow him to flow. You have your time.
Okay. But I mean to me,
No.
I use my time to ask him questions.
Yeah, yes. Okay. If that's what you want.
I say, and I'm repeating it again. Sa Hajj Village in Wapolo Haita, John Mahama, Abresuna, Yedema Mozemi for just to keep and give them even 1-star treatment. As against 5-star treatment in our Unya Terminal 3. No has been disposed of by the MPP administration. And I repeat that and I maintain it. And no, and a pushy and could see Hajj Village for a war. And indeed, what you are catching Ghana for say a barter trade between company, any airport company. Indeed, between company and airport company, John Mahama and institute sa Bresona, institute sa negotiation. Baby, Babiani Nanado Breso. And a Babiani Nanado Breso, so Obianim asas sem said it could be. Obianim. I mean, this is not the only Obianim Sani asas sem. One of the key issues are. We have all of work country say omunya information bebre wo ho eye asase asem eye asase asem a MPP fo mpanyimfo from left, right and center. And they said no move from me. And that it's very easy. What's it? They should call.
Yeah, they should call.
Hey.
Yes. See if masase move friend.
Okay, well, the main problem
you have
I think sir, for all intents and purposes, Ghana for at least by this discussion, esiko my obi funny political parochial interest far and say harmony the case with the National Cathedral needs to be investigated. The case is with the National Cathedral is not the same as what is happening today at the Spintex Road. Inti koka ni nyina no megidi se ebeba wiye na enukre no abededi.
Okay.
Na Ghana for enyamfa so free democracy aye nyina aye fi se eye nia eye papa ema oman Ghana.
Bedase pa Alhaji Naziru and Etienne Kana. Now on Facebook, this one says if the company owes a property, it is not for the shareholder. Only there or they buy. And there was one here which I think has been deleted. Okay. Until the young Honorable.
I have just two questions for Naziru. One, who is building the Hajj Village?
Airport company.
So, for airport company, Musi, are they building with their taxes and as a sika umuji and as a day nobody see Hajj Village?
No, I'm just I can answer yes. All of them. Na Mozemi for your mom baby wo. Wo de Hajj Village and airport company no. Aji. Adiama obi foforo.
Airport company.
Of course.
In Aji.
Yes.
And you know ni ba me na Aji.
Oh, na make us better na banana do ni ba me administration.
So I've got the answer. I'm okay with the two answers.
Okay.
Then,
so what is the third one?
No, I told you two questions.
CJ, oh, okay.
If per what Naziru is saying, we want to give priority to those that are going to Hajj. Me, honestly, CJ, I am 100% support of the Hajj Village. Because me sitting here, let me catch you say, I'm a product of the Muslim community in my constituency. And I'm proud about it. And anywhere, and he knows, when he comes to my constituency, he knows my relationship with the Muslim community. Me service, me was Central Mosque. Me say your voluntary service and answer more master training no. Hey, your makaranta me try your makaranta school. So me in my 2016, in fact, all my political way in the constituency, you see the Muslim champion in my campaign because they will tell you, so he taught me, he's my teacher. Even though so I end this, I'll say, where am I teaching? If by what Naziru is saying is something to go by there, Nanka omo buy no, they'll say no. Nanka polio heights hanum and a but and yes splinters. But the splinters now, Nanado and Baumia administration. Any airport company and making sure say you go see Hajj Village no. That's the same place. And I almost go see Hajj Village no. It has not changed. So I was expecting the NDC and John Mahama and by what Nazir is saying, he said we are giving priority to our Muslim brothers and sisters, and therefore the initial place I had Hajj Village in anyhow. So we are come to cut the salt. We don't like your friend said the Sprinters Road.
That is litigation.
Oh, what? What litigation? Litigation ben no so the fact of the matter is that you see nothing has changed in this agreement that Naziru is talking about. The airport company and Castle Naziru Construction Limited take this $100,000 to build Hajj Village because ye person ye call for muko Hajj and who told no. You per se see Hajj Village and mom. Unfortunately, we don't have the money that you bet me the idea. I see Hajj Village in the mom. We have a land at Sprinters opposite the Central Action Chapel. Into you per se you go see Hajj Village no then now baby omo was say no. You demand for investment. And I demand for maybe something that you can do. Is there a crime? Is this a crime? And this same thing, NDC administration have not changed any agreement in it.
Okay.
NDC have not said. So when you sit here, and as you said, say this is a national radio station. Say Nanado ni about me. That's why I'm asking you those questions. Say, okay. So how are they going to finance the building of the Hajj Village?
All right, but that's it. Lawyer, yeah, sorry. Lawyer, yeah, sorry. I mean, you've made the point,
man. See, young guy, super prior Toma Ghana for no. Now you have a discussions a day input to
I mean, Namasi, Ulomo.
Oh, Nayanka,
Debbie. Odini na.
I want 10:30.
And all ballet.
Because
to be 3 as Oba. Ulomo. Media station as Oba.
Oba Bompaye. Meba. Ulomo Bebo Bompaye. Your Ghana man.
As a one body, I will be one body.
You. It's me born in Kemana.
I'm born in Kemana.
From Zulumo, I never born in
Ezaka, odi snap.
One snap.
Wabu ago down. Wabu siete. Ago. Chemekanyeme.
Amen.
Mena ashiju. Ni maju. Na maju. Bengmene oba Adom FM. Oka Ghana bi fe abana wiemo. Akeshi no bote mine eji Ghana form of no kai Ghana bi fe ake no wo fe wo ye komi wo ye tuzo afi ni minke John Mahama ake e kai nyami Naziru Muhammad ni ke ejani e ne kaile lawyer, win a case is me. No, my yafe or no.
Adom FM 106.3.
Only God can stop us now.
106.3 FM.